happy to see you with another man. Yes, sir.
Yo, we got an understanding. If my posse was a gun, yo, I guess we'd be a cannon. So back up suckers, give the 6 soldiers room as we fly through the rhythm like a jet through a sonic boom. Malik, Riz, Yacht, Nail, and last but not least, Monty, Mel. We coming for the K-boy who stole all my props. Once dressed in sheets, now dressed like cops. Cause they saw us coming and they all said damn. Picked up, packed up, said yo, let's scram. Cause y'all know who's coming, it's the fam, the fam, the fam-a-lam.
This is my history. I was never born in slavery. When I speak, I mean, I am therefore we are a people whose legacy transcends 400 years of European captivity. This is my history, rooted in African spirituality, preaching and teaching to love the original self, respect nature, ancestor veneration, seek the righteous path to knowledge, wisdom and understanding of life and death, because we live forever. As long as our children speak about our African legacy, this is my history. From Amenhotep to Malcolm X, from Hatshepsut to Assata Shakur, from the Orisha to Kwanzaa, from Cairo to the Cape, from Cuba to Trinidad and Tobago, from Asia to Australia, from the beginning of time to infinity, this is my history. Nubian, Kemitian, Ashanti, Wolof, Hausa, Yoruba, Zulu, African people, black people, my people, our people. Now when I speak of black, I mean color, culture, and spiritual consciousness. To know that self-knowledge is key to our liberty in this war against Euro-American South African brutality. This is my history. This is my history. Them say what is to be must be. Life is but a continuous cycle. But now I speak, we write in foreign tongues because
oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic Rock. Shouts out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Take a breath. Take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or a bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Or should I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Or should I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces.
Eat a culturally appropriate diet.
Behave. Take your breath.
Come on.
Lift and pour.
You can do it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink up.
Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in.
Drink, 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 drink.
Drink your water.
Take your breath.
Take your breath. Take your breath.
Lift and pour.
Lift it.
Move your body.
Come on. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink.
Come on. Come on.
Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour.
Come on, pour it.
Move your body.
Move. Come on.
Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink.
What?
Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Oh man. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. It is so good to be standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hatim, and of course you know that this is the Daily Toast, but today we are on Kujichagulia, and we want to give all the Kujichagulia babies a round of applause. And since it is the Kuji Toast, you know, I just need to let you know that this is a heart of a simple production all day, air day. But we strive to blow up your old paradise. I still haven't been able to get my stuff to post up. I don't know why. I mean, I could. Because I could send it out. Like right now, I grab my phone. I could go and I could go and post it up on my Instagram, which makes absolutely no sense to me, right? So I could go and post it up just like this right now. Create post on Instagram and send it out. But it's stupid. When I'm supposed to be able to send it out to all of my platforms. I don't understand. Why would it do it to me? Why would they do this to me like this? Why would they do it to me? Right? I just want people to join us on the toast. We just look like it's trying to shut down on me now. Join us on G&J. It actually said G&J. J.media. See, but this right here is so tedious. It makes no sense when I'm paying. I'm paying for this shit. I want it to go out right now. Look, the whole thing is freezing on me. I don't know what's going on with later. I might need to get me a whole new app. I don't even know if it went out. But anyway, at this point in time, it don't even matter because it's too late, right? It's too late. So, those that's going to join me have already joined me. Hopefully, they're over on G&J.media, and I'm about to go over to G&J.media. Before we go on over to G&J.media family, I want to make sure that y'all know that, we are sponsored by Baynu Health. Baynu Health, CMOS. Coming to a CMOS, coming to the interwebs near you, right? We also sponsored by Little Booties Matter. We also are sponsored by Blossom 7 Creations. You can reach Blossom 7 Creations. Wait a minute. I need a number for Little Booties Matter. I need a card, so I'm gonna get Little Booty Matter. Blossom 7 Creations. You reach them at Blossom 7's Creations, blossom7creations.com, or you can reach her at 773-614-7278. Once again, that's 773-614-7278. Also, you check out DWS's Floors and Moors. If you need help with drywall and painting, their specialty is waxing floors, though. Stripping and waxing floors. Make sure you check them out. And let's throw together. Family, the rant today is on broken. A thought of one of my brothers came up, and it comes up to me about once a year. One of my best friends, I met him at Ohio State. You know what I'm saying? Said some shit to me some years ago when we was in Africa together, and it always stuck with me, right? And gonna rant about it. We're gonna talk about it a little bit today. It's called broke, right? We're gonna talk about it a little bit today. We're gonna go on over there. I don't know if I got a whole 10 minutes in me because, like, I'm trying to chill this week, get ready for doing some of the research over the weekend for the next week and possibly week after that, because I think we're gonna need to do the laws of mind, control of thought, control of action, devotion of purpose. We're going to have to go through all those. We're going to have to break all those. We're going to have to break those down. We're going to have to look at them. We got to look at all this stuff. We got to talk about all of it. We got to rant about it. We got to go and share it. We got to put meat on the bone of the culture, because people just don't understand. They don't understand. I don't know why, but they don't understand, man. Hey. All right, so I'm going to go on over to the other places. Since I did what I was supposed to do, we're going to go and do our thing, do our dizzle. And, all right. So it's just us over here at G&J.media. Just us over here at G&J.media. Good morning to you, User 42. And Dentista's up in here as well. What's up, Dentista? Going up to the top. Put your name in there. Join the squad, my friend. Join the squad. We about to do our rant, and then we're going to move into our toast. Yes, baby. How can I help you? Real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey Media. What you down here for? What's up? Oh, well, good morning to you as well. All right, y'all get ready for school. All right, so here we go. So anime, if I would. Are you ready, anime? All right, anime ready. For those of them know, I have a pet phoenix. I have a pet spiritual phoenix. I also have a pet spiritual lion, as well as a spiritual explosion. Now, don't ask. Right? So, I'm going to go and get set up for the rant. Let's get everything together for my rant. I want to get everything together for my rant. All right, we got the record on. I got my timer on. Hit the war horn. Yep, we got the war horn sounded. And also, I need y'all to play my theme music. I'm thinking all of the time, family. So now, going to a story. When I was in Ghana, I was going back and forth to Ghana, at least once a year for maybe about, maybe 3-4 years. Times were better. Money was flowing. Right? Now money is slowing. But I told one of my brothers, I said, I'm going over to Ghana, and I want you to come with me. I want you to meet this woman, right? I want you to meet this woman. So he like, yeah, okay, whatever, boom, boom, boom. He said, I'm going to come. And he was a man of his word. You know what I'm saying? And when you get one of those in your life, family, hey, male or female, listen. When you get somebody that's of their word, man, you know what I'm saying? You got a good person, right? Man of his word. So he comes and he meets me in Detroit, and we roll out from Detroit to Ghana, right? don't ask me, the planes, his plane brought him from the East Coast. It brought me from Columbus. We ended up in Detroit. Had a good time, had a fantastic time the whole time he was there. And actually, that was probably the last time that we actually got to kick it together. But anyway, so one day I was talking to him, and he started describing, because he was like, he said, hi, that's what he used to call me, hi, man, thanks for, inviting me over here. I didn't expect what I expected, but the one thing that I got out of this place is that I'm not hustling hard enough. He said, what you mean? He said, I hustle, right? But I'm over here, I'm seeing these little kids out here hustling, and they hungry, and they out here hustling every day, and it kind of makes me feel like I'm not doing what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing in America. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get some land over here. You do your thing, I'll do my thing. We're gonna work on getting some shit together over here. And so we kept on talking. He started talking about being broke. You know what I'm saying? Because when we was younger, we wasn't broke, but we ain't have, you know what I'm saying? We ain't had the money like some of the other dudes. So, we had to, if we was going to do something, we had to game up on it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't just like we could walk into a place and get some shit. Sometimes we had to take it. Sometimes we had to really get our weight up and work together and to get what we needed, right? Sometimes we just took that shit. But anyway, he's like, man, the broke. He said, I can't imagine being broke. I can't imagine going back. He said, like going to a deep, dark place. And I don't want to go to that place, huh? I don't never want to go to that place. I don't never want to be back in that place again. You know what I'm saying? And, I was like, God damn. I mean, the motherfucker gave me the creeps the way he was talking. Like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? Shit, bro. I mean, not having money is not that goddamn bad. But the idea wasn't about the money. You see what I'm saying? Because when we associate being broke with just the money, when somebody is broke, it means that they can't be repaired. When somebody is broke, it means that they are finished. When somebody is broke, see, we have to be very careful with the words that we're using, right? And even when we redefine them sometime, right? Because it's like being broke is a whole nother level, you know what I'm saying, of who, or a whole nother level from what we think it is, right? It's like, I'm broke. Nigga, what are you saying? I'm broke. And I said a lot. I'm broke, right? And like I said, I was thinking about my brother yesterday, and it hit me. And it's like, because his desire not to be in that state. See, because a lot of times we talking about just an empty pocket. He was talking about a state, right? A state that a lot of us have settled into. And maybe that's what some of us mean, because it's not just as a matter of that we done lost all of our money, but we have been broken emotionally. We have been broken physically. We have been broken spiritually. And there's plenty of people out there, and they call them zombies. You know what I'm saying? But they real as hell out here, right? Running around here broke individuals, trying to break other people, right? But now, let me say this to you. For those of us on the spiritual path, because if we are really on the spiritual path, if we are really on this self-development path, we're really on this tribe-building path, if we're really on this remaking ourselves path, being broke is something that we all will have to eventually visit. What, Brother Tim, you just got there talking about hospital? See, because this is the issue. In rites of passage, in true rites of passage, in a true spiritual passage, the fact of the matter is that part of you is going to have to be broken. A part of you is going to have to die. It said best, in order for the man to live, the boy must die. A lot of people can't take that shit. A lot of people can't understand that shit. A lot of people can't grasp that shit. But it's actually at a point of brokenness where an individual is able to redefine themselves, because sometimes it takes us crashing down to earth, before we are really, really able to understand our power. I mean, you see it all the time in these movies and these cartoons that some of y'all be watching and shit, where a motherfucker has to be beat down to the very last compound, that death that all of us have to go through so that we can start putting ourselves back together and rising up like the phoenix. You understand what I'm saying? Me being able to embrace my brokenness got me to a point where I didn't give a fuck how many people, I don't care how many people watching me. I don't care. Right? Because like I said, I'm doing it for a bigger purpose. I'm doing it to leave something for my children. Because every day of the year that any of my children want to put on and see their dad, guess what? Right now, they got at least 10 years where in some form or fashion, damn near every day I done did something. They can hear my voice. They can see my face. I'm leaving a legacy. You understand what I'm saying? But it took me being in a broken place to realize that. Right? Not being, and facing that shit. Be like, God damn, can I go any lower? Can't go any lower. I remember when I started Gye-Nyame. When I started Gye-Nyame in the basement of a friend's house while it was raining and the water was leaking in on my ass. I was homeless. And the family took me in because they like, bro, you doing too much. You gonna find yourself. It's gonna come together. Don't worry about it. Just be patient. You just need a couple of minutes. You just need a little time. You know what I'm saying? We know you ain't gonna go home. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yo, come over here and chill with us. You get it together. You got some time with us, right? And I was at a point where, far as emotionally, it snapped. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually, I felt abandoned. You know what I'm saying? Physically, I wasn't at my strongest. Mentally, you know what I'm saying? I was really, really lost. And it's like, boom, I'm like, oh, man. My intuition was off. And I was in a broken place. And I sat down and I drew what I wanted to do with Gye-Nyame. I drew what I want. I didn't know the name of it. But I drew what I wanted to do. And through those next few years, all that shit started coming to fruition. And I really started understanding my abilities, my powers, understanding my place. Right? So in one token, broken is a place where a lot of us don't want to be. Maybe we don't need to be. But those of us that are really on the path to really becoming something greater, please understand that sometimes we are going to have to face the brokenness. We're going to have to be broken. Because sometime in order for you to fit into your new position, you might have to morph a little bit, which means you're going to have to be, life is going to have to break your ass down. Life is going to have to humble you so that you can fit into the space where you want to be. And I know that might be uncomfortable. It might be scary. But those of us that's really on the path, we're going to have to be willing to embrace it, face it, and deal with it head on. Yo, that has been the rant. Damn, I didn't know I went 10 minutes. Did y'all hear the alarm? It went off. Anime, if you would, baby, please. One. And that's right. Class dismissed. Get the hell up out of my classroom. Don't go nowhere. Remember, I'm thinking all the time. All right, we're about to go to the toast. I got some messages on here. Let me see, cause I turned it off for a second. All right, so that's Miss Sapphire. How you doing, Sapphire? Brother Kwame, great Kujichagulia to you. I'm never going back to broke. That's the teaser. Never going back. So you've been there. You see what I'm saying? That's the point. You've been there. Never going back. You know what I'm saying? But like sometimes we got to, it's sort of like, because you a martial artist. It's sort of like when we're trying to learn something new. You know what I'm saying? In the art. Or sometime when you outgrow an art and you have to move to another one. You know what I'm saying? You have to, in a sense, break yourself because you got to
of old habits that are still sticking with you, right? You know what I'm saying? Or you face an opponent that you know that you could beat them. But in order to do that, you're going to have to break some of your habits. Because you see they jab might be a little bit quicker or something like that. So you're going to have to break a habit so that you can clock this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's like that. Let me see. Brother Kwame said, broke is irreparable. That's how one of my friends, and I use it. He said, irreparably bereft of self. Irreparably. But I think that it might not, because many times the broke aspect, it is irreparable, which means that it can't go back to the old way, like breaking a habit, right? Broke a habit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, boom, maybe that wasn't the way it was supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? When you break something, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I hear you. He said irreparable. The teacher said, there's a good broke and that's a bad broke. Yeah. It's a good broke and a bad broke. It can be. But anyway, so those of you that want to get some ancestors on the list, let me tell you how you could do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, why Brother Hatim do two things at once. So let me go on here but anyway, those that want to put their ancestors on the list, if you are already on here, this is for those people that are in the chat already. You can go straight onto the chat right now, and you can type in your ancestor, right? And we will add them to the list. I have to find a pen, though, because my kids, them Gye-Nyame kids, you know what I'm saying? But I'll find a pen and I will load them up. But one of the things that I want to do, but for those of you that are new, and you might be listening on the restream, because we restream at 12 noon. I try to. Umoja through Ujima, Nia, Kuumba, and Imani are all done on Umoja. So, because they're all done on Umoja. But anyway, what I am trying to do right now is get people to start coming over to GNJ.media, because it's important that we create our own platforms, that we start using our own platforms, that we start creating our own shit. Right now, today I am sending out some stuff about cryptocurrency. I got an interview with Dentista that I'm sending back out, right? Because family, I am really gung-ho on, like I want everybody in my circle, everybody that's within my circle, right, to at least have $10 to $100 in cryptocurrency, because I feel there's going to be a big major shift. And I think that a lot of us those of us that don't have a lot of money, this is going to be an opportunity for us to build some capital. I ain't talking about buying and trading. I'm talking about buying and holding, right? You find, like, for example, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano. I got Litecoin too. But there's other ones that you can find that might catch your fancy if you read about them or you talk to other people that are interested. Because I'm hearing about things like Solana and Polkadot. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about, but, just not buying to sell back right away. I'm saying buying and holding, right? Because getting into the trading and trying to predict this shit, I'm not with that. But what I am with is buying and holding. Why is that? Because you find a couple of select ones that you could put 10, 20, 100, and maybe for some of y'all that's ballers, y'all a little bit bigger, y'all got $1,000 or $10,000 that you could put into some of these things and just hold it, right? Now, of course, if it start crashing real fast, try to save yourself. But I'm telling you, some of the stuff that's about to happen in the world, you're gonna need something to hold on to. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, but I'm sending something out. But anyway, I don't even know how I got on that shit. But anyway, family, if you want to put your ancestors on the list, go to gnj.media. GNJ.media, and you'll sign up, you click, you go to GNJ.media. What'll happen is the screen will pop up. At the bottom of the screen, there, because there's a little screen that you got Daily Toaster top, you got a TV screen right there, and right below that, you got a line that says GNJ. No, it says email address. You drop your GNJ, you drop your email name in there, and click follow. And then from there on, you will be receiving email from Gye-Nyame Journey. Right? Now, in order to get your ancestors on the list that way, what you do is you can reply to the email. And in replying to the email, in the reply, you can put your ancestors' name. Now, be mindful that we got a lot of ancestors. Be mindful, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to toast your whole family line, right? Be mindful that I want to toast those individuals that were directly involved in your life. Because those ancestors that wasn't directly involved in your life, that's up to you to go and build that family tree, and up to you to toast. But those that you had direct contact, that made you who you are, those are the ones that I want to toast, because those are the ones that are closest to you, that you really feel something when I say their name, right? Because I got some people that probably put names on here that I said their name and they don't even remember they gave it to me. I hope that's not the case, but that's what I'm starting to think. Anyway, so let me go and get my coffee over here. I got that coffee with some of that Bay New sea moss. We got that sea moss. Yes, we do. Got that sea moss. But hey. Oh, by the way, speaking of the cryptocurrency, Brother Dentista is going to come on, and because I kind of spoke with him about it, and he already said he'd do it anyway. But he's going to talk to us about the wallets, how to get the wallets, the best way to get the wallets, and maybe we might even be able to demonstrate how to create a wallet, you know what I'm saying, and transfer funds, you know what I'm saying, because I'm quite sure, because I ain't got a lot, so I could go and buy some coins and transfer a little bit, so if somebody on there trying to steal, steal a Satoshi or something, or whatever. 1/1,000,000th of a Bitcoin, good luck with that. But hey, it all adds up in time, because according to my calculations, the way I'm looking at it, Bitcoin have made a 32,000% increase in the last, since it started, it ain't even 20 years old. Did 32,000%. What in the world is that? That means that if you had $1 in it at the beginning, if you had that vision, you had $1 in it at the beginning, I think that you would have $32,000 from $1 investment. So if you had $20, if you had $100, good God Almighty. If you was that dude that allowed the dude to pay you in Bitcoins and pizza for that pizza, shit. But that type of stuff requires vision. And it requires being able to hold on. And it requires being able to deal with being broken. You know what I'm saying? Because really, when it comes to bring your vision to fruition, sometimes you're going to have to go through a broke phase. You know what I'm saying? And it's dark. And, you know what I'm saying? Like my dude described it, I'm like, damn, it's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? Because like for somebody who's been pushing different visions and stuff like that, I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit, I've been there before. I wouldn't want to buy a house there. You know what I'm saying? But I've been there. You know what I'm saying? Been through it, right? Anyway. But as Brother Kwame said, there's good types of broke and bad types of broke. But we're going to lift up our glass. We're going to salute the Creator by whatever name we choose to call that Creator. We lift up our glass. We salute that Creator. And we say, with one resounding and powerful, we say, Ashe. Brother Dentista say yes, that long-term investment is key. And I want to stress that, family. Listen, because of Gye-Nyame Journey, we have a saying. We say if it come fast, it don't last. If it comes slow, it's good to go. And I'm gonna tell the story again. I had one of my students, because I was talking to the kids, about the future, and Bitcoin is one of the things that came up. And she said, "Oh, my aunt bought me $1 worth of Bitcoin on her Cash App." So I said, "Oh, show me." So she went and she opened it up. Now, I don't know when she bought the $1 worth of Bitcoin, but she opened up her Bitcoin, and it wasn't $1 there. It was $2.54. She looked at me and she was like, she said, like kind of almost see. I said, "That's not $1." I said, "Did you add anything else to it?" She said, "No." I said, "Baby, you know what that's called?" She said, "What?" I said, "That's called interest. Your Bitcoin grew 154% since you bought it. Now imagine if you had $10 in there." Because I'm telling everybody, like I said, put what you can lose. This is a long tail. This is a long tail investment. And what do I mean by that? Because the amount that you need to put in is the amount that you could lose. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the issue. Because if you lose it, the 90 or 80% that you got on other investments will kind of hedge it, right? But if you win with it, it will outdo the 80 and 90% of investments that you have. You understand? So when you are taking major risks, you take a small portion, no more than 20% of your major investment, and you put that in risky shit. Which could be, because right now I am honestly thinking that some of these cryptocurrencies are beyond the risk point, right? And I'm just saying, get in on some of this growth. But like I said, still have it at a point of where if you lose it, your life is not going to change. Long-term investment. Trying to tell you. Because I'm telling you like this, last point. A Satoshi is 1/1,000,000th of a Bitcoin. They can split one Bitcoin into 1,000,000 pieces, right? People are projecting that Bitcoin could go up to 500,000. I'm just saying, just if. If Bitcoin goes up to 500,000, even for a little bit of time, if you had one Satoshi, which you paid a fraction of a penny for, it would be worth 5 cents. So imagine if you got 100,000 Satoshis. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm just going to stop. I'm going to stop it right there. He says, guap, storage, cred, cryptocurrency are all created by black people. What? Uh-oh. There you go. He throwing some on there that's created by us. Guap, storage, cred, cryptocurrencies are all created by black people. So those are ones, so we're going to have a discussion about that. Right? So, because, I got me some cred. Got me some creds. Yes, I do. I just got to find them. I got them somewhere, though. They out there. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so we're going to move on to our ancestors. We lifting up our glass. We saluting our ancestors. The one people whose shoulders we are standing upon. We lift up our glass and we salute those ancestors. And I'm going to go by memory as far as I can, and I will use the paper when I need some help. We got Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Tex, Anna Davis, Herman Brown, Sr., Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William, Walter, Christopher, and Gaston, Lena, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis of our Brown, Jenny Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twigs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Fallar, Montague, Pitt, Manel, Nomo X, Sepet Mont, Rob Malika, Core, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, DeFarmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusef Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Actor Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lady, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Putting in Luxor Brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Jennifer Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Rich Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana, Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek. Started thinking about what I was going to do when I got to the adventure. Derek Rindelman. Let me go. I'm up here. Let's see. So I'm going to start at Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana, Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rindelman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Kevin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kennedy D. Ross, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Welly, Vita Farmer, Agoso Sue, Cheryl Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Lennon Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Barry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Jordan, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary, Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther, Keisha Larice, Linda Watson Hammond, Jarrell Giles Watson, Spells, Slimmy Selva Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mitchell Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hitter Pearson, Surgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Sophia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kenty, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernest E. Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. S. Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Haley Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martineer, Elder Amatel Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Mina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, Tamika Ross, Denny Mayonnaise, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We got William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John May Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, DeFriedis Hines, Anders Bostic, Edna Bostic, Winifred Scanner Bay, Wilson Haley, Emma Hines, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam. Where we at? I know we just passed Mama Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Ada Candy, Janice Carter, Mike Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Mark Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Member Sr., Sam Member Sr., Nathan Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Chrissy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Bingos, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, R.G. Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gasson, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stage Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, Dave Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emmy McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donna Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie Margaret Armstead, Dan Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Adam McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwilyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Brennan, Bradley Kim, Harriet Tubman Case, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Senior, Mally Miller, Jose Hatstack, Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Denise Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Cooper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Japel Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Town, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Ms. Vanilla, Alice Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Erlington Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, and West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, and Pierce, Donna Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Vaughn, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Remy Lloyd Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Ward Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rupert Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Captain Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Captain Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Harmon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Chekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jack and the Broaders, Reginald Ivory, Mansby Cooper, George Swan, Emmanuel Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shell B. McClendon. We got Joella Giles, James Carswell. We got Liberta Adams, also known as Isis. We got Elder Shaka McNair and Elder Fatima McNair. We got Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Shell Jr., Damian Top, Christina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Wiggins, Dermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Candace Simmons, Summer Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Milton Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Jasandra Nanette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan the second, Vina Triggs, nope, Donald Jordan, let's see, it's Charles Jordan, Henry S. the second, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al Lottie, Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan Hakeem and Coma, Alberta T. Davis, Charles, what's going on? What crash? Advanced micro device. What? Where we at? We got Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, also we got Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Cream Mackey, got Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Joe White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, Taylor Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Andy Simpson, Jamar Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nate Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Wester, Alice Wester, Abby Wester, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Ducky Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Regal Johnson, Kim Grace, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Frank Merle. We got Charles A. Young. You got Sylvester Foster, James Lizzie Winston, Nabin Julia Lawrence, Ozell Les Sr., Gladys Coper, Ozell Les Jr., Geneva Jackson. We got R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth to Die. We got Sarah Winston, Chris Kinney. We got Margaret Mentor, Mae Smith, Juanette Florence Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Jenny Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, LeVonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brendan Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reeson, Annette Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gare, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Raleigh, Mona Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Pam Johnson, Vivian Reeves Fisher, Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Anley, Panchita Albert, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses, Ida Spade, Eric Branson, Eric Winston, Dan Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny, Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sarah Keat, Nina Shepard, Mabel Haskins, Burdell Woodland, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor, Madeline Yates, June Dandridge, Daisy Wilford, Frederick Smith, James Amanda Baldwin, Lyndon Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Callie Williams, Obel Scales, Pat Williams, Mrs. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdul Razak. We got Vivian Johnson, B.J. Jones, Avi Shell, Roberto Monterosa, Chet Word, Mama Rahani, Deborah Michelle Nash, Joseph Lane Miller III, and Renoka Rashidi family. We have done it again. We lift up our glass. We salute each and every last one of our ancestors as we do on a daily basis here at Gye-Nyame Journey. We do it like nobody else. And we operate in harmony. Why? Because we consistent. We lifting up our glass and we say, Ashe. And in fact, we lift up our glass. I still forgot to check on the Players Pyramid. Wonder why that is. We lift up our glass. We salute. Who we saluting right now? Family, we move on to the present moment. Right now, this present moment in time, we are on Kujichagulia. We want to give the Kujichagulia babies once again a round of applause. Shouts out. Family. we want you to open up your reticular formation and seek out Kujichagulia, and not only seek it out, but we want you to experience it in real time. We want you to talk about it. We want you to act on it. We want you to practice it. We want you to put meat on the bone of our culture. For those of you that don't speak the language, Kujichagulia means self-determination. The demonic principle of the day is justice. Indigo is a color. I've got on this dark blue. You know what I'm saying? You can go and support us. You can go straight to merch.gnj.media, merch.gnj.media, and you can go and pick you up some merch. Correspondence is the Hermetic law of the day. Male name for the day is Kwabena. Female name is Abina. We lift up our glass and we salute, and we salute, and we salute, and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move on. We move on. And we move from the present moment to our future. We toast our children, our children's children, on to infinity, family. And our children will be able to grow. Our children will be able to expand. Our children will be able to do all the stuff they need to do as long as we handle our business in the moment, right? Let's build that wealth. Let's expand this space. And let's increase the amount of time that they got to become the best beings that they can be. We lift up our glass. We say Ashe. And then finally, we move on from our future to all of our relations, lifting up our glass, salute, and we say Ashe. And then we lift up our glass. We lift it up high. We salute. This is for that special toast that some of y'all might have, some energy that you might want to send. Hopefully it's to good places and stuff like that. We lifting it up. Come on now. You can say it out loud. Got you. Write it down if you want. Ashe. From there, family, where we going? Very simple journey. We're going to jump from there to the next space. You ready? We're going to move from that one. My fault. Because I did this too early. My fault. I did the thunder too early. We was also supposed to lift up our glass for our family and our tribe, our extended family, our extended tribe, for all those who might need some healing energy, that balanced healing energy. Some need good, some need a foot in their ass. You know what I'm saying? But whatever they need, we want to make sure that we send that energy out to help them move forward. We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, family, we lift up that selfish toast. We got that selfish toast popping off, the selfish toast. This is for you. You got to fill your glass. And family, I ask you each and every day the same thing. What is it that you need right now in this moment, to move towards your greatness? Come on now. Ashe. Then, family, move to our tribe. Lift up your tribe. What is your tribe's name, right? Lift up your tribe. Lift it up high. Say it loud. My tribe is Gye-Nyame. What's your tribe? Go and type it in if you want. Lift it up. We say Ashe. Last but not least, family, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most beautiful, most uplifting, most inspired, and the wisest person in the room. I lift my glass up to you. We say Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. I wish you peace, power, joy, and 100 years. Made it got done in time so I could go and watch my babies go to the bus stop. All right, family. Maybe I might see y'all tonight. I might be doing a show tonight. It'll be folk tales for grown folks. I'll be sending out something. Well, I'll be sending something out to the Gumroad, but this other text shit. If I gotta text everybody individually, like I was doing each platform individually, because I'm about to get rid of this later shit. You know, I'm gonna say later to later. Because they keep on coming up with some bullshit. All right, but here we go. Velour seats.
Oh, smoother than velour seats. Smoother than velour seats.
King Thunder, 614.
people. My name is Thunder, be sure that you put the king in front. I went on top and win for the sake of how many rings I won. So I get the gist of it, struggling, I got sick of it. So now I'm climbing heights for the fact my family a benefit. Rage of all this righteousness, soaking up this enlightenment. I'm happy but defining the feeling of this exciting shit. Pedals get set on fire, creating my kind of mental lapse. Lacking knowledge causes my learning to bridge the mental gaps. Even if no weapon is near me, I know my mind is strapped. Twins of evolution, I'm a horoscope and the sign is back. Pity parties for failure, don't ever give to me. And trust me, I forgive for whatever some people did to me. Peace, I searched and found it in sorrows. My haters drowned, it was awful for me to see, but I'm never the one to challenge. I'm knocking them off they balance. I'm thinking I need accountants, my circle connected and it's well rounded. Plus I'm smoother than
ever lost seats. Yeah, 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 yeah. Smoother than ever lost seats. Smoother than ever lost seats. Hey, smoother than ever lost seats.
I turn up to heavy volume with people who vibe the same as me. I changed my life for things that I wanted and blessings came to me. You could say that I'm way too relaxed and I'm a lame, but we notice that I don't care cause there ain't no way I'm ashamed of me. I came from the bottom, no problem, cause I've been there before. My lady wanna clean up this money, then we gon' share the chore. Ain't no codes on this policy, it's an open door for anybody strong and ambitious minded for wanting more. Traded fun for some money to stack at different rates. Body move the same, mind running much at a different pace. Sit alone, smoke till my mental was in a different space. Headed out of town, now I catch you niggas on different dates. Walk with love and I'm golden, so I'll embrace the gates. But hoping people love me while living before it get too late. Power in my soul and my spirit enhances more of me. I'm blessed, but at this moment, more importantly, I'm smoother than velour seats.